Okay. Alright, hello and welcome to this reading. I just finished up another one, a different reading, and I was resetting my decks, and these 4 cards came out. So I took that as a sign that this reading needs to be done. So here we are. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, hello, and if you are returning, welcome back. I'm so glad that you're here. My readings are meant for confirmation mainly, a little bit of clarity, sometimes guidance, just depends. But not everything will resonate for everyone, and that's okay. So just leave behind what doesn't resonate with you, and as always, use your own discernment. And let's get into this. So the first card that came out was, actually the first card that I saw was this one. Was Yarrow, and which means harmony. We've got a swan, it looks like, with this might be for Libra. That might be confirmation for somebody. You might be a Libra, you might have Libra in your chart somewhere, or you might be in a place of balance, like that balance energy, justice energy. So there's the card. It's number 15. Let's see. All right. Equilibrium, balance, discernment, nourished psychic shield, divinatory empathy, and sensitivity. If you're feeling emotionally drained or too sensitive for today's world, it's time to set solid boundaries to regain balance. Use your empathic abilities as grounding cords to your psychic powers and divinatory skills. Allow your sensitivity to be a filter for what is allowed within your psychic field and what isn't. Like the magic of the white heron. Oh, that's not a swan, that's a white heron. Yeah, it is. That's definitely a heron. Alright, that's for sure a heron. Alright, what was it? Like the magic of the white heron, move slowly with precision as you navigate emotional waters. Heron teaches us the power of self-reflection as a way to transcend judgmental projections and low self-worth. Draw clear boundaries and examine yourself from a detached perspective. Don't blame situations or others as a reason to remain stuck. Yarrow's white light teaches us the power of shielding while remaining gentle in the process of self-discovery. Okay. I love the imagery on these cards. It's really quite awesome. Okay. So the next card is... yeah, this was the next one I saw. So the next one is ayahuasca or rebirth. And right here... This is really cool imagery. So it looks like... well, ayahuasca is often referred to as the mother. She will take you on a journey within to find all the big blocks and all of the impurities that are holding you back. And ayahuasca also is known for DNA upgrades. And so that there might be something along of that sort. There might be something of that sort going on here as well. Which there probably is. I mean, that's just very common. It's a very common thing to experience in the ascension journey is DNA upgrades. So that's, with this energy that I'm stepping into right now, that does not surprise me in the slightest. Let's see. We've got rebirth, mastery, great revelation, discovery of higher self, meeting with the creatrix, divine messenger, gifts from spirit, realization, telepathy, and transcendence. Yep. Messing with the mother. It could also be referring to healing a mother wound. And yeah, I'm not going to get into all that right now. It might not necessarily be a mother wound from, like, your birth mother, but it can also be a collective mother wound. So it's that feeling nurtured and cared for and seen and heard. Those are all bits and pieces of that mother wound on a collective level as well. So that might have been a small synchronicity for somebody right there, but I'm not feeling that that is applicable to everybody in this collective. All right, so it says, you are mastering the power of awareness when aligning to a higher power. Ayahuasca spirit is here to support your ascension, drawing upon ancient wisdom embedded in your DNA and the earth. Allow yourself to be shattered as you travel through the cosmic womb. Ayahuasca catalyzes purification through the cathartic release of the known, only to reveal undiscovered terrain within your soul. You are one with the magnetic brilliance of Source, the intelligence that orchestrates the great mystery. Feeling lost in the labyrinth only comes when a loss of intentionality or respect happens. Offer your greatest intentions, sacrifice your needs, enter into the void without expectation, and allow yourself to be consumed by the oceanic consciousness. Remember, dear one, that to heal the world you must heal yourself. You are the source of love. So this is definitely a message of great, great inner work and healing and rebirth. For sure. All right. Then we've got... the next card is Ashwagandha. Alright. There we go. So the next card is Ashwagandha and Purpose. So there's the card. Alright. So we've got finding divine purpose or dharma, finding the future self, and receiving a divine gift. This can also be the finding the future self just made me think of timeline jumping. So there might be an aspect of that going on right now as well for some of you. Ashwagandha, like the North Node, mirrors... oh, okay. So yeah, this is definitely about finding the North Node, or you're in your North Node and now you're timeline jumping. Because it's easier to do that kind of stuff when you're in your North Node. Or quantum jump or things of that nature, because you're doing it for the right reasons at that point. Quote unquote. Right reasons. Okay. Ashwagandha, like the North Node, mirrors the potentials of our divine purpose, also known as Dharma in Sanskrit. Ashwagandha contains both solar and lunar elements within it, as it provides great strength and adaptability, yet with the deep qualities of the moon, such as relaxation, lucidity, and expanded consciousness. Ashwagandha reminds us that it's not necessary to fully know the entirety of your purpose in order to pursue it. When you're living in alignment with your Dharma, there's no separation between your inner and outer realities. It becomes a cohesive expression, therefore granting a feeling of wholeness and completion. Perhaps you are not clear on your desired outcome, so your efforts feel unfocused or purposeless. Even if you lost touch with your why, remain open to the mystery of the journey. Stay focused and playful. Keep following the signs. So this is something that comes up a lot when we're on a spiritual journey, on a spiritual path, or the awakening, path. is finding the purpose. What's my life purpose? How can I be in alignment with my purpose? And what happens is there's that deep inner calling, that deep inner knowing of I came here to serve. I came here to do something, to lift humanity, to do something major. And it's this deep burning or yearning that comes through. Well, what that is it's kind of like a compass. So when we're giving back in any way, we're living our purpose. So you can walk into the grocery store and smile at people and compliment the cashier and leave. And in that, you feel like that was just a normal interaction. But because you went in there with your light on full blast, it actually changed the entire environment around you. And so think about that cashier who now, maybe that one compliment that you gave of, hey, I like your watch or something. Maybe that one compliment shifted that cashier's mood enough to where now they can have better interactions with each person they come into contact with. And then they have better interactions with all the people they come into contact with. It's this massive cascading effect. And so that right there is being in your purpose. And so knowing that, acknowledging that, and being okay with that is a very freeing process. So that's just a quick side note about the purpose thing, because I know I got caught up in it for years of what's my mission, what's my purpose. I know I came here to do something massive and to help uplift humanity. Well, in that example of smiling at 10 different people and giving the cashier a compliment, right there, that is a cascading ripple effect. I mean, that's a massive, in that moment, the uplifting of humanity happened. And so if we can embody that energy as much as possible, that's living in our purpose. So it doesn't need to be something, this big grandiose thing. It can just be something as simple as being mindful of our energy in most moments. And that alone right there just cascades out. Which is beautiful. This beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay, the last card that came out was Rosemary, and that is symbolic of ancient memory. That's what's on the card. Okay. Did I read Ashwagandha? Oh yeah, I did. Okay. Just making sure. Went off on a little side tangent there. Alright. So it is remembrance, ancient memory, multidimensional sight, recollection, commitment, and loyalty to a vision. Ruled by both Mercury, the planet of the mind, and the Sun, the planet representative of our base ego and superego. Rosemary embodies this holy connection, the mind of the ego to the superego, the higher mind. This card signifies past feelings and emotions that are resurfacing from deep within. You may find yourself remembering and accessing ancestral memory that resides within your DNA. Rosemary assists us in healing through multidimensional sight, reminding us to use the power of vision to see beyond the constructs of everyday life. Don't disassociate or get consumed by the veil that broadcasts emotional imbalance. Call upon Rosemary as a guiding light to see beyond the veil of confusion and stay committed to the vision that moves you. That's beautiful. That is beautiful, beautiful energy. I mean, this is a beautiful energy. I really love this. This energy is really somebody who is fully coming into their purpose, who's fully embodying their divinity. And that's a beautiful energy to be in. This often takes place after massive amounts of inner work. I'm talking shadow work, therapy, like the gamut. It takes a lot of inner reflection and inner healing and processing to be able to embody this energy, and it's beautiful. This right here is ultimate like light worker energy. This is where we're really stepping into the simplicity of our purpose, like we discussed, and also it's simple and it's so powerful. I mean, from this space, anything is possible. This is the energy of you are so in touch with yourself, with spirit, with ancestral lineages of not only this life, but other lifetimes. You know, whatever your belief system is, this is really being in touch with all there is, and listening, and truly having that harmony, that balance between divine masculine and divine feminine energies. And this is wizard energy. This is that being able to alchemize and transmute energies that come in and then use it for the betterment of the self and everybody else in like the universe as a whole. Like something that I say is in my highest good and the highest good of all. And so that's, what's best for me and all that is. And that's this energy. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. Oh, wow. I'm so thankful that I got to sit in this for a minute. Okay, well. Yes, so here's confirmation. If you're feeling like, okay, I've done so much work and I'm so close, you're there. This is just confirmation of you're there. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep going within and listening. And just know that you can live your purpose in small ways every single day. And it doesn't have to be this, I came here from this lifetime into this one to be a master healer of this modality and yada yada. It can be all those lifetimes of work and experiences led me to be able to be here to experience this shift and to allow my rippling effect of just shining my light to as many people as possible on a regular basis. That consistent, steady process, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And in that energy right there, everything is possible. And also that's abundant energy as well. So that's the energy that creates worlds and that understands how worlds are created. So how can I have a better house and my bills paid for? You're in this energy of creating worlds. So don't downplay that. Don't downplay your own magic and abilities. Don't downplay, 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 don't your gifts. Don't downplay the work that you've done to get here. A lot of this work isn't work that can be seen with the eye on the outside. This is massive internal work. And this is something to be proud of. Be very proud of yourself for being able to get to this point. Not a lot of people do. And not a lot of people in the healing journey or the spiritual journey, what often happens is there's like these checkpoints almost. And it's like, okay, here's an awakening. And then we get the spiritual ego. And a lot of people never come out of that spiritual ego. Then all of a sudden to have, to really pull out of that spiritual ego, oftentimes we've got another dark night of the soul that we have to go through. And it's okay if you don't go through that. It's beastly. It's a beastly one to go through, in my opinion. Mine, was difficult, to say in the least. And then to get through that, and then to still kind of be in this not knowing and all this mucked up energy, it's like this clearing and clearing and clearing and clearing, and then it's just like this waiting and sitting in the gap energy, and then all of a sudden, then it blossoms. And in the blossoming at this point, what's so beautiful about it is the simplicity of it. And that's really just beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay, so I think that is the end of your message. Yeah? No? Yes? Yeah. This is beautiful energy. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching this reading, and if this resonated with you, definitely leave me a comment and let me know. I would love to hear your experiences with this, and feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun jazz. I deeply appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you on the next one.